Alright, let's get it. It is Wednesday, and on Wednesday we do 9 rounds of Rock League. The Toothless team, the Titty team, are up against it this week. Let's see what this 9 rounds will hold. We'll catch you after the intro. Alright, straight up, we have the Titty team versus the Mammoths. The Mammoth Titties coming up. Let's get it at the Aquadome. Ooh, yeah! Said the Macho Man. Stein attacks Wolfman. And of course, Toothless on the Titty team there in the black. And you got Strikes, Foamer. Somebody else that just can't see at the moment. Oh, bullshit. Captain Caveman, of course. I'd like to say it's Fury, but I don't think it is. Two bumping it back over. Takes for the shot. Couldn't get it. Showing out Wolfman. Oh, Boomer it was. Let's get that right. Boomer, Captain Caveman, Strikes, and Foamer on the Mammoth team. They just bumped that one out of Toothless' reach. Foamer with a great shot there. Foamer bumping the ball up down a Titty corner. Captain Caveman already there. Pumps the ball across. Toothless takes the shot of that one. Puts it back in the Titty corner and back the other way. Foamer tries to take a shot. Toothless intercepts. Gets it over to Strikes. Strikes has a shot. He goes back down. Stein actually get that and bounces over to halfway. Goes over the halfway line. As a matter of fact, Toothless powering up. He gets a little tippy tap just at the right second. Captain Caveman with a bump gets the wrong direction. Somebody took that out of play. Toothless' hands. Couldn't do much of that. Tex, and I think it might have been Foamer again. The big bump down a Titty corner. Goes for the fast break with Captain Caveman. Nowhere to be seen. Just running down over Foamer's head. Strikes is there, but Tex is running the ball. There's a fast break, but it was intercepted by Strikes. Toothless is there. Foamer saw it. Oh, and Toothless just needs to get a tap on that. Just couldn't get it. Strikes with the intercept. Getting it right out of there. Pushes it in the corner. Strikes again with the spoiler. And Boomer's down. The Wolfman. It's already a minute and a half into this game, and I tell you what, it's got everything so far. Toothless misses that. Boomer running down with a clear shot at goal. Toothless got to intercept this and does. Bumps it right away. Gets it up. Runs up the wall. Tips it over. Boomer with control. Sort of control. Bumps it over. He's got one. Toothless there. He takes it out the second one. Back in the Titty corner, and Toothless just seeing that one out of the way. Goes over the top of everybody. Gets intercepted. Captain Caveman with a shot. Toothless not having any of that. Whoa, yes he might be. That could be bad. Toothless doing some fancy flips. Finds the wall. Hits that ball. Pushes it deep in the opposite corner. It's on a fast break now. Toothless running up, running down. Gets a tippy tap. It's enough. Tex should be the one to get this, and doesn't. Tex Captain Caveman. Toothless there to slow that one down. He comes back around. Got to tip it out. Captain Caveman again puts it against the Titty wall. Toothless can't do nothing with that. Captain, I don't know who that was actually. Running for the ball. Tex with a fast break now. Captain Caveman running back to save it. Toothless is there but gets a spoiler on it. Heads the wrong way. Tex with the intercept. My God, it's an interesting game. It's almost 3 minutes in. Not a score yet. Interesting from the Mammoths. Just as I say that, Wolfman puts it back over the head of the goalie. And there's the first score of the game. Stein doing some good work there. Under heavy defence, as you can see. Foamer with a great intercept, but couldn't intercept that one. One goal, almost in 3 minutes. I'll tell you what, interesting game. Mammoth's proving good. Toothless gets a tap to that. He waits for the ball. He gets another tap to that. Pushes it around the right way. Does a fancy flip. And Stein gets a bit of a bump. Toothless goes up. Oh, trying to get someone to tap him. Oh, he's in the right spot at the right time. You thought it was a fancy flip, but it was a skip to Maluma, darling. There it is. He jumps up again. Just stalling some time as he jumps up in rhythm with that third knocker. And bangs a hole. Right here at whack off. They go for it. It's head to head to head to head. Stein on a sticky Foamer. Toothless goes up, gets a bouncer, does a fancy flip. There it is. Nice job, he gets up, gets around, just enough to tippy tap that one underneath the grill. And pushes that one away. It was quickly done the 3-0 in a matter of moments. As fast as get that one, Toothless gets a tippy tap to that, but it's a very, very light tippy tap, but it sends it from Chitty corner, almost in the opposite corner there. Wolfman having a shot. Toothless just got to get us some ground on that, can't, runs back instead. Wolfman, Boomer floating around, Captain Caveman takes a shot, it's going to go off the wall. Does, Toothless read that well. Fancy flip. Skateboard try. Oh, just netted a tippy tap, the old Tony Hawk tap. Just couldn't make it there in time. Gets a nice tap on that one, however. Tex is there, takes a punch. One assist. There's a flippy flop. There it is, the fancy twist. And Tex with the cleanest of shots. 4-0 is the scoreline. The Mammoths did well for 3 minutes and just lost their shit for some reason. Don't know why. 1 minute 13 on the clock. Tex takes a nice punch. This is there. Bumps it back. Had to. Try to get the intercept on that one. That's it. Foamer coming around. Foamer can't do shit with it, thank God. Toothless getting it out of there. Had to go up and over, up and above. Captain Caveman there as someone comes in for a run. Toothless with the epic save. Oh, almost with the bloody goal there. Puts it back into sticks. It should have been the other way around, but it worked out somehow. We won't ask how, but Toothless takes that one and bunts it back. He gets a double tap. Tries to rickroll that, but leaves it for the behind. He does. They serve it up for him. He's coming up and around. Takes a tippy tap. Misses one, misses two, but couldn't miss three. Back in the Mammoth corner as Toothless takes a backwards flopper. Lands nicely. Wolfman with a big shot. Toothless with the karate side-on kick. Strikes with a run. Tex is there with the nitro. Is Tex going to get it? Tex pulls away at the last minute and lets it roll in. Strikes with a roll and a coast-to-coast run. Tex was there. Then decided to back off. Don't know what happened there. Not sure. 16 seconds left on the clock. The Mammoths are pretty much all done in this one, I'm pretty sure. Says goes up. It's a little late. As he does a pirouette. Lands on his feet. Fantastic stuff that. Wolfman goes up. Strikes is floating around. Toothless bumps Wolfman that way. That was a good intercept by both of them there. Toothless running that one back. That's it. The ball hits the ground. That's the end of the game. The Titty team and the tactician and the scorer, Toothless Bartlett, takes out first spot. Pretty slow key game that one, but they got there in the end. As we head into week 2, the Rovers. That's right, Tex Steiner, Toothless and the Wolfman on the Titty team. They're in the black. The Rovers have Shepherd, Buzz, Armstrong and Uriah as they head to whack off for the first shot of the day. As he goes up, takes a karate kick and misses all of them somehow. He gets up there enough, gets it into the corner nicely, bumps it up, goes out. We'll take the assist with that one as Steiner bounces that one through. Toothless with a lovely send up here, rims it around the Rovers corner, just right in front of their hole as Steiner comes in with a banger and pumps that ball through that hole. 10 seconds in, the score's up. And Toothless backing off on that one. Saw the opportunity, but thought fuck that. Oh, what a play there, Buzz. Saw Toothless coming, decided to go do the second jump. We'll see it here. One bounce. Toothless come up, couldn't get it. Great play there by Buzz. Brings the game back down to even. 1-1's the score. The Rovers in the red, Titty team in the black. As he jumps up, there's no one back there. Armstrong with a strong arm. Tiz goes up, gets a tippy tap. Needed that one to get it out. Does, gets that one cleanly too. That's going all the way down. That's a good shot by Wolfman. Wolfman heading towards the hole. He gets a nice little button there. Tiz couldn't get the side on shot. Tex with a stab. Tex. Sorry, I got to get that right. Steiner with the stab gets defended. Tex with the follow-up. Here it is here. Here's Steiner. Lights up the nitro. Armstrong with a good tap. Tex comes in underneath the goalie and puts it in the hole. 1 minute in. We're not even a minute into this. Actually, we're not even a minute into this. It's already 2-1. It's a high-scoring game is what I meant to try to say. Didn't get there in the end. As Wolfman does a good intercept there. Shepard's coming around as Shepard does. Toothless with a clean shot. Hunts it down. Looking for a tap. Gets the tap. Uri definitely on that one. And with a good shot. Steiner with a nice bounce from wide. It's almost a half-court shot there as the ball went back. Steiner, Uri, look, great intercept there. Shepard puts the ball back almost to halfway. Steiner comes flying in and beats everyone off and puts it in the hole. Now we're over a minute. It is 4-1. It's a high-scoring game already. As it gets up, gets down. Oh, gets intercepted by Armstrong. Armstrong, I tell you what, been everywhere. Steiner tries to put it back in the corner. Toothless bumping every bastards. Steiner punts it the wrong way. Armstrong and Uri is there, but Tex gets the better of that one. Shepard puts it across field. Toothless is there. Toothless gets a bump, puts it in the corner. Oh, he's going to go in anyway. Ah, fuck no it isn't. Took too much dancing time. Toothless with a nice titty tap and a Rick roll. Didn't get it, buzzes there. Uriah's on it. Punts it back. Tex still putting it in the corner. They're under pressure, these Rover team. Shepard. Toothless. Tex. There it is. Wolfman with the nice punt. Toothless just measuring this one. Gets a karate kick on it late. And Tex just there perfectly. That's a goal every time. Yeah. As they head to whack off. There it is, Steiner. Over the top. No one at the back. Toothless should have just launched that, but didn't. Does take the tippy tap. Somebody else Steiner, I think it was. Toothless gets a Rick roll. Tippy tap. Heads the wrong way. Goes up. Blocks that one back. Wolfman's there. Toothless still got some go. He's going to leave that one. He might take that one instead. Ah, couldn't get a tap on it. Oh, Tex does instead. Puts it on the backboard. Ah, Toothless read that one right, but couldn't get a decent shot on it. Shepard goes over, beats Steiner, beats Wolfman, beats the whole pack and was on a fast break. Toothless going up and joining in the front. The ball rims up. It's going to be a good rimmer. Yeah, under pressure. It's 4-1. I tell you what, we're over the halfway mark now. The scores have slowly dried up. But I tell you what, there's bumping going on and like no rise. Toothless gets a karate kick on that one. Manages not to hit anybody. Don't know how that happened. Oh, fuck. I hit that nitro too quick. And he gets that one up. Going for goal, Uri. It got taken out by Steiner. Armstrong comes in, thinks he's going to get a run, but Toothless is there to quickly block that one. Oh, Buzz with a shot. Wolfman with the save. Buzz tries to take a check shot. Toothless not having any of it. Tex is there. Gets bumped around. Toothless running around the side there. Gets a decent tap. Gets a second shot. Needs to power up and does. There it is. There's a shot. Oh, it's too far out. Fuck. Oops. Wolfman takes a shot and runs around. Shepard is up. Toothless is running down. He gets up. He gets a shot on that nicely. And puts it in goal. Wolfman taking it off the Rover backboard there. And Toothless didn't think he was going to get that one. Rolled at the right second. I'll tell you what, popped that tail light up. And that was enough to send the ball in. 121, 5-1 is the score. Tex Steiner head to whack off. As Uri is definitely on it. And everybody else is there too. Toothless is too fast. But pulled up everyone, literally. Toothless bouncing back. Armstrong can get a shot on that. Does. Toothless is there to punt it back in the same direction. It's almost a shot, I think. Might be off the backboard as Steiner gets there, but Steiner goes straight across field. Toothless goes up, hits it off the top corner. Does a couple of fancy flips. Wolfman is there, couldn't get a tap on it. Uri is on it, but Toothless is there again. Cuts it back in the top of goal square. That's it. Tex has a shot. Shepard's that one. Oh, it's Steiner with a clear shot. There it is, over the top of Buzz's head. Tex with the charge. Look at that. Busted it into Shepard. Puts it back out to Steiner. Just a nice bloody look away pass there. And Steiner gladly takes an open hole. Well, this game was almost blown out from the start, this one. And unlike the last game we saw, the last game was a plinger. And this one's almost a Brazilian. bit of a hairy situation, this one, but what do we get there instead? Wolfman, oh, look at that. Wolfman Steiger combination, just mixing this one up. Toothless goes up, throws up the flag. There it is there. Wolfman takes it with the, slows it down with the boot. Steiger taps it with the bumper. It's 7-1, 30 seconds on left on the clock as Toothless beats Uri up at whack off, and there's a run. Toothless there takes with another shot. That's another goal certainty. There it is. There's no longer a Brazilian, there's an ass whooping as Tex follows that one through, and Uri just watch that one go through the hole with everybody else's eyes. 25 seconds on the clock. The Rovers looked almost promising to start off with, but then it came to a blowout. That's why they should have refilled that shuttle, because that ship ain't going fucking nowhere. I can tell you, Tizzles takes a nice tap on that one. Steiger left it open. Steiger with a shot. Steiger with a shot. Go in, you Wolfman. There it is. Should have went in the first place. Steiger clings it for dinner. There it is there. You can hear it twice. Good morning, Blue Army. Steiger and Wolfman. I think Wolfman might have just got the better of that one somehow. 6 seconds left on the clock. This is week 2, the end of week 2 now. As the ball goes up, the ball goes forward. Steiger again. Steiger with a blinder. Steiger is doing an absolute ball-tearing job. There it is, clean as you can get it with the Shane-worn spin. Hits popping crease and cuts over to left and hits silly mid-wicket. Mid-wicket, sorry. That's it. I'm good. So, I'm a lot better than yesterday, I can tell you. I've got energy. So I'm doing pretty well. And Steiger, 5 goals. My God. Absolutely clean that one up. Titty Express is your week 3 game. The Sabertooth, Roundhouse, the Beast, and Tusk are on the Express. They're in their British team. And the Titty team, as you know, are in the black. We just won't go through the names because you should be used to them by now. They're on screen. As Toothless comes around, gets taken out there. Tusk running around, Tex bumping it up. That's going to be bad as it rims off the post. We heard the dinner bell. Toothless puts that up just above Titty corner as Steiger takes a nice punt downfield. Toothless trying to get up there just for the shot. Oh, he gets taken out by his own fucking teammate, the bastard. Roundhouse going, looking for a kick. Wolfman takes a good punt. It should run up the wall just a little bit. Toothless is up. Rocks the wrong way. Sabertooth gets the power up. Tooth running back just in case. Steiger with a nice intercept. Beast puts it back up. They're under pressure, this team, this Express team, but they seem to be doing all right. Roundhouse looking to come out with a big banger, but doesn't. Decides to go back and saves the ball instead. Tooth coming up. Takes the intercept. It rims around the hole. He's just got to get a chippy tap on that and does. There's a great placement there by Toothless. Look at that. Just comes in, jumping and beating bastards. And that's it. Takes on the Beast, takes out the Beast, and takes a goal as well. 4:05 on the clock. And there it is. It's going up. It's going down. Toothless goes up for a flip. Takes a karate kick. Tusk there to intercept that one. Toothless bumping bastards all the way down. Sabertooth with an absolute smasher. Toothless bounces up, changes the direction. Beast couldn't get a hold of that one cleanly and goes up Titty wall. Toothless comes around, gets a nice shot on that one, gets a nice run off. Charging up, trying to get there before Tex does. Tex is all, I don't know what Tex is doing there. As Toothless does a nice little pirouette spin. The ball goes over the hole. And Toothless got a second shot. Oh, almost takes out Roundhouse. Steiger bumping that one, but Roundhouse might get the extra shot. No, he doesn't. Steiger intercepts that one. Puts it down to Tex, but Tex wasn't looking. Tex was looking, takes a fake instead. Toothless, Tex doing something fancy here. Don't know what it is, but it's not heading the right way if that's the case. Tusk with a fast break, heads down to Titty corner. Tusk going to try to take a shot on that one, does cleanly. Toothless bumping that one right out of contention. The Roundhouse gets a shot, but it's not good enough. Toothless couldn't get a shot on that. Steiger with the intercept. Sabertooth, Toothless couldn't get there. That hole was well defended. That's all I gotta say about that. This Beast takes a shot. Steiger there to intercept. Sabretooth puts one back. There's two of them there. Tooth is coming in. Tech's on the way in. But they found the hole. A titty hole in the way in. It should have been a short block, but it wasn't. As an open goal there, it's Wolfman gets blocked out of his own shot. Roundhouse goes up. Toothless goes up as well. Power's up as well. Tusk is there, but couldn't get a grab of it. Tex is running around like a bastard. Toothless is there too, but Roundhouse gets kicked to it first. Toothless changing direction. Tex bumping that ball back up. Wolfman is there. Didn't get it. Toothless has got to do the job. Puts the ball back up. Tusk running out. Toothless got to be there to intercept and does. We'll take the ball in the other direction. Over here, kick it to me, kick it to me. Bastards. Why is it I gotta do everything myself? You bastards. 3 minutes down, the 1-1 is the score. Look at this. It's another tight game. The first game was tight. Second game was a blowout. Third game was a blowout. Week 4 proving to be an interesting game as Toothless should get that one and gets the intercept instead. Good intercept to keep it downfield, but it's coming back to halfway at a rate of knots. Toothless with the karate kick and the somersault. Gets up. Challenges again. Just gets the ball forward. That's all he needs to do. Just keep pushing that ball forward and eventually he'll tap it in. Tusk with a nice defense there. They couldn't get that one. Sabretooth takes with a nice shot. Beast is there to take that one out. Toothless gets around. Oh, gets a shot onto that. Don't know how, but did somehow. Takes that shot as well. That's not gonna make it. Trying to do some fancy stuff. You got to pull something out. It's 1-1 and there's 1 minute left. You'll see the sign coming up right about now. As a rabbit's got to come out of the hat somewhere, or are we going into overtime? Scissors with the power up. Flies over. Kicks it into the bloody hole. Couldn't get the shot to go in. Wolfman running around. Beats around. Now Roundhouse takes a good swipe at Wolfman. I saw that. Wolfman goes flying. Beast. Tries to run it in. Toothless with the intercept. Roundhouse with another kick. Takes Wolfman Steiger. Toothless just intercepting that ball, making sure that thing goes out of here. Oh, you bastards. Toothless with the backwards flopper. Wolfman with a nice tippy tap. Toothless is getting bumped every direction he can possibly get bumped at. Oh, intercepts that ball. It's 1-1. We're going down to the wire here. It's 10 seconds left. What's going to happen? I'm not even sure. Toothless gets a shot on that. It gets bumped all the way back down. 5 seconds left. 4 seconds. Steiger. Not going to get it. We're going into overtime. Here we go. The Express. Keeping up the titties today. And I tell you what, why wouldn't you? They're good, looking pretty good, those titties, I tell you. They have been all week. No wonder the Express have got their shit together. I'm trying to keep up with them today. Toothless bumping that all the way back to halfway. Takes a run back to halfway. Comes back up. Flies through. Almost got the adjourning goal, but couldn't get that. Hits the backboard instead. Goes up for the backwards flopper. Does well. Gets the cartwheel going. Bumps Bastards all the way through. And Roundhouse, again, has been all over this game. Tusk taking a shot. They bump it all the way back down. Toothless is under it. Takes a good stab. It's like a ping pong ball. Goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. Here's a run. Tusk's going to take a shot. Tex misses it. Clings. That was lucky. Toothless with a karate kick. Getting that shit out of here. Jumps up. Takes a Rick roll. Oh, Tusk. I tell you what, Tusk and Roundhouse are the opposition. I tell you what, they're doing a fantastic job. They've saved many today, and it could be the difference in actually making it or not as Toothless shoots the moon. Wolfman can't get it, so it's, I'll tell you what, the Express, oh fucking guns are blazing. Toothless goes up, gets a tippy tap, bunts that one out. It's got to get past Tusk. Does. Toothless again. Taking a flight. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's good. Couldn't hit the karate kick. Steiger's got to come out. Steiger's got to hit that good. Ooh. Dangerous in front of Titty Hole there. I tell you what, there's too many fingers at Titty end. Toothless. Double tap. Couldn't get it. Steiger better hit that. Steiger better fucking... You bastard. It's overtime. The Rovers take out the Titty team. There it is. Sabretooth. Toothless's nemesis. Taking full advantage of that. The Titty Express finally passed the Titties, and they're looking back as well. Mind you, why wouldn't you? I would do that too, my god. Week 4, the Titty team versus the Bombers. Well, they definitely bombed out in the last game, but let's see what the Bombers are gonna have at Neo Tokyo. The Bombers are 1-2, the Titty team are 2-1. We're only early. Let's see what happens. Casper, Samara, Marley, and of course Myrtle are on the Teal team. Oh, as the ball runs back. Just running back. Gotta hear this one. Gets it cleanly, bumps it up. Takes a backwards flopper, bumps it forward. That's a nice shot by Steiger. Steiger clinging that one off the side. Toothless got to power up. Hasn't got enough. Oh, almost gets the tippy tap on that. Casper the Ghost. Steiger doing a great job, but Toothless comes in at a rate of knots. That's almost in. Casper the Ghost getting that. Tex with a bloody push, but couldn't get it. There's 3 defenders there. And they've done a good job, the bastards. As Toothless comes in, punts that one, rims it around the hole, takes out bastards on the way through. Steiger with the easiest of shots. That's how you do it in the end. There it is, just an open shot. Toothless coming through at a rate of knot. Says goodbye, bastard. And leaves it wide open for Steiger. It's 1-0, 4-14 left on the clock. It's Wolfman. Runs up for whack off, as so does Steiger. Toothless gets the easiest for hits. That should cling in. It doesn't. It clings out. Toothless just getting bloody bumped all directions. There was no followers for that. I don't know why. I didn't know why the boys didn't sit there and just chase that ball up to try to get the second shot on that. I have no idea. Toothless with a nice shot there. It's going to come off the corner, but he should get another tippy tap if he runs out through. He doesn't. Leaves it for Steiger. Steiger gets blocked by Samara, and the Wolfman there to clean up. The Wolfman was there to clean up, and the Wolfman didn't do shit. Toothless again gets intercepted by Tex. Samara unlucky on that one. Tex still with control, bumps it down in the corner. Toothless powering up, double time. He gets a run, passes it over to Wolfman, but Wolfman wasn't looking, decided to go the other way. Tex was there, but Toothless goes up, comes in, creates a bit of a fuss. Inverts, good play. Gets beaten on that one. Couldn't power up and get the tippy tap instead. That's close. Tex running the rim. Steiger. Tex again. I've got no turbo. That's going to suck. Marley. Steiger's there. Myrtle's there. Toothless goes back with Samara with a good defense, but left the goal open. The hole open, sorry. I should have said that. That sounds funny. Samara jumps up. Tex. Steiger. Wolfman. Tex telling Toothless, go that way. I've got this. Steiger. Tex. Casper. You better be running down there, buddy. Tex is off. Marley puts it up. Toothless with a nice tippy tap for Wolfman. Wolfman's just got to tap that. Does. Marley gets the intercept. Good play in the end there. Toothless running back. It's always a different game each week. You never know what's going to happen in Rocket League. Toothless goes up, takes a bump. That's in. Spider-Man exit. Look at that. Bumps Tex and gets him out the way just to get the clean run on that. I tell you what, and it was clean as you can get them. 2-0, a tight game again. We're just over the halfway mark in this particular game. Now I'll tell you what, they're putting up a fight. And there's a clean shot, but couldn't get it. Samara, Marley's there. Marley gets taken out in the end. Shoots the moon on that one, bumps the ball up. We've got to go up again, puts the ball back over. Casper the Ghost shouldn't hit that. As Toothless bumps that. That's on target. Just needs a helping hand. Wolfman is there. Marley gets the better of that one. Toothless bumping that bastard back. Gets a drop kick nicely. Puts it in front of goal. Myrtle. Wolfman tried to challenge but couldn't get it. Casper the Ghost transitioned through that ball. That bastard, you got to realise he's a ghost sometimes. This is going up. Gets a back spoiler on that. Leaves it for Tex. Tex doing well. Leaves the opposition in confusion. Look at that. That's their open goal. Banger. They thought they had it as they're coming down for the full court press, but no, that was it. Tex mixing it up in the middle, bumping bastards, and a clean shot by Steiger. What a shot. 3-0 is the score. Lions 134 left on the clock. The Titty team are again out in front. Can they hold off this challenge as soon as it comes up and gets a nice intercept on that one? Not as many goals this week. The defense and the offense has been the key sort of thing, as you can see on this. As soon as it comes up, takes a backwards flopper, and Samara collides in with Wolfman as they push it down in the Titty corner. Toothless is there. Samara gets a nice run, but it's going to go over the top. And Casper the Ghost somehow gets a ball touch. Look at that. That ball just travelled through everyone. Steiger just watching that go through to the other side, and Casper the Ghost finally appeared up. Finally showed up. Takes advantage of that one. 3-1 is the scoreline. 110 is left on the clock. Still anybody's game. This is a Rocket League. Tiz is taking the Titty tap. And the nice pippy punch. Gets it off the backboard. Oh, look at that. Tiz up, down, the double tap. Samara putting it back off the backboard for Tiz. Comes in for the triple tap. Marley trying to save him that, but it was too late. Toothless repaying the favour. Let's go. There it is. Toothless getting bumped off balls. Myrtle goes up. Marley goes around. Flies around. Toothless going up. Gets up. Gets up high. Myrtle with the bump. Steiger with the run. Steiger gets a run through. Runs it up the wall. Toothless underneath. Gets a nice titty tap. Beats everyone. About to say off, but they'd probably be wrong. At the same time, it'd be right as well. Don't know how that happens, but it does. 7 seconds left on the clock. 35 seconds. There's Toothless running in for that one. Had his eyes set on it right from the back there. As soon as he hit the nitro, he knew what he was looking for. Here it is here. Hits the nitro. Powers up. Keeps that course. And bangs that one through. The headlight smasher. I think that's just diverted any course of any comeback. As they go up again. That's a nice little play. Casper Marley doing a good job there. It goes in. I tell you what, it might have been a little effort, a little bit too late. It's a good play, but Toothless, they bumped the ball again. That's twice it's happened this this series. They see Toothless coming, they take the second bump, and it just goes over the top. Interesting play. It's possible, yes, but as the time ticks down, it becomes improbable, then impossible. Toothless getting the power up. Goes in for a goal underneath. Wolfman's there, bumps the ball back. Toothless hanging back. Looks like the ball's coming in. That's a good shot, actually. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that's almost going in. Oh. Tell you what. The tactician and the prodigy, Toothless Bahamut. We'll take out that one. Had a good range of shots there. And, well, the Bombers just bombed out on that one. It's the Titty team, the Titty Rebels. The Rebels, I think, took out the Titty team last week. So this will be a good game for the Titty team to reclaim their bloody top spot. I want the Rebels looking up their titties. Not down. That's right. Don't give them any advantage. I want to look them through titty hole. They ain't getting shit. That's right. We're taking this as Poncho bumps it up through. Thank you very much, Blue Army. I'm glad you're watching. And everybody else is out there too. I hope you're having a good day as well. This is Rocket League. This is 9 rounds. This is a weekly run. As we get going. 4:37 is on the clock. Let's run them in. Poncho, Tex, Dude, and Outlaw are for the Rebels. Steiger, Wolfman, Tex, and Toothless on the Titty team. The Titty team are in the black. The Rebels are in the red. As Toothless comes flying in for that, shoots the moon. Oh, gets a tap in the backwards flop, and the assist, and the karate kick, and the flippy flop. Celebration. There it is. Runs that ball over. Almost shoots the moon, but gets the double tap. Wolfman and Tex just cleaning that one up. The Rebels are looking at the Titties, wondering what happened. They had played a good game last time out. I'll tell you what. I think it was the second one. They eliminated. No, they didn't. They didn't eliminate. They beat us, but we won last week. That's all I remember. Poncho running around. There's a couple of... Well, someone got talking out in the background there. I don't know who it was. As Wolfman runs up. Wolfman can't get the better of that. Bandit intercepts. Poncho and Stein are running for the ball. No one got the better of that one, I don't think. The Toothless comes flying through with the karate kick. Outlaw. I don't know where Outlaw got that speed from, but my God. Did it fly? Dude with the headbutt. Bandit pushes it over to the corner. The express corner. No, not the express corner. The rebel corner. As it bounced from corner to corner. That's all it seems to be going. It's out in the rebel's hole. Always in the corner. Toothless trying to get a shot on that. Couldn't. Wolfman goes up. Toothless with the assist. Whatever he said. Toothless goes up. Nice rim around the wall there. As it heads to the front of the hole. And Wolfman just poking it through. Alright, they're set up back for whack off. Stein going head to head with Outlaw. And Tex and the Wolfman are there. Everybody's underneath it, trying to get a good shot. Toothless goes up, takes a tippy tap, pumps it above the hole, off the backboard. Tex with a run. Outlaw misses that one, comes flying through, doesn't get a shot on that one at all. Poncho gets a little tip. Toothless bumping bastards. Tex out there. Tex, Stein is there. I tell you what, they're getting the better. Toothless couldn't intercept that one. It was in the right spot, but takes a little spoiler hit there. Powers up. Takes that ball, rams it in the titty corner, flies out of titty corner with a karate kick. Look at that. That's a Toothless goal right there. Toothless coming in, getting bumped everywhere. Comes in with a flying spinning wheel kick. And that's it. The spin on that ball's enough just to smash that one through. No one there to protect. They're all on offense. As we approach half time, it's 3-0 to the Titties as Toothless runs back on this one. Toothless with a double tap, triple tap, runs that ball around, couldn't get the run on it. Steiner's there, but no one following through. Poncho can't get it. Toothless bumps that ball up. It's a bit high, unfortunately. Steiner is there, bumps it through. Oh, it's a good run by Wolfman, puts it back up in the top of the corner. Toothless out of position. Gets that ball forward a little bit, but Bandit cuts it off. Poncho's all the way out from the goal hole. As Toothless takes a punt. Dude is there. Steiner clings. You heard the cling. It's dinner time. Toothless couldn't get the run. Powers up instead. Get out of here. Toothless taking it out. He gets a good run on that one to not let the ball anywhere near Titty hole. Puts it in the Titty corner instead. Got the roll on that, I think. I don't think he got much on it. Tex there with the defense. Outlaw trying to push it up. Toothless and Steiner with an interesting bloody shot, that one. Toothless bumps it up, puts it around the corner. It should be in front. Tex, I don't know. Should have had the shot there, but bumped it out. And Steiner is there. Outlaw is there. Toothless. Oh, just tried to do something specky there. Would have been good if I had to pay it off. There it is. I thought I'd come off the wall and just see if I can get that somersault in. The right tap and the right bump didn't work. Close? 122 was on the clock. 4-0 is the scoreline. The Rebels are outmatched this time around. I don't think they're going to be a threat to the Titty team. The Titty team have definitely taken their redemption over the last round. Don't know how it happened, but it happened. I can tell you, it wasn't very happy for all of them. It's Wolfman. Wolfman! Holy shit! Did I say that right? Wolfman. Toothless is here. It's Tex that bumps it up. Wolfman comes in, flying through. Oh, the Rebels will be yelling after this, I can tell you. Nothing nice about that. It's not even a song this time around. They're just going to be in a lot of trouble. Oh. Whoa. Yeah, I know you bastards. You're going to find a way, and I'm going to be here to get it. Toothless punches it back in the corner on a fast break. Steiner is there, rims it around that hole. Lovely. Toothless takes a little roll, puts it out. That should be in. That should be in. Wolfman couldn't put it through. Takes Poncho Outlaw. Bandit takes a shot down. Toothless is there to clean up, but pushes it down inside the titty hole. Poncho there to push it up. Push it out. Ooh. No, they're starting on 0. Fuck them. And it bangs in the titty corner. Toothless is there. That bangs over titty corner. No way, he says. My God, the titty team crush Rebels. That's right. Left them in the dust. Where they should have been last week, but somehow they managed to get through. Oh, the Top Gun team. The Skyhawks. That's alright. You might know some of them from the Thunder of Days. That's right. Maverick, Goose, Iceman, and of course the Cougar, Nick Kay. My God, there it is. Toothless goes to whack off with Maverick. Not surprising that. They're the best shooters in town. As Maverick comes in, checks the hole. Steinger's there. Toothless and Steinger doing a good job here. Mixing it up a little bit. In the wrong spot. I tried that. Oh, I get the assist on that one. I got the right spot on that one. Tex and Toothless, the other titties on the field, the other pair. My God, look at this setup. Steinger, Toothless just setting it up for Tex, and he's just to take that one out. All these Skyhawks have got to get into formation. They've got to make sure they're prepared. I mean, it should be a well-uniformed bloody attack here. Their wings should be spread. Yeah, Toothless takes a nice shot. That's a bloody block. That's a great block, as a matter of fact. Steinger putting it up. Toothless bumping it up in the middle. That should be a run for somebody. Tex probably runs through. 4:15 is on the clock. Iceman, Maverick comes in for Toothless. Toothless. Oh, I couldn't stop that one. Goose is there. The Cougar, Nick Kay, is roaming around the corner as she normally does. I tell you what, once was a bandit. Now Maverick, I tell you what, Maverick and the Nick Kay combination. Well, it once was a great partnership. There it is, Maverick putting the spoils on that one. Hits the afterburners and put it through the titty hole. Another set of titties. Not surprising that one either. 4 minutes left. We're on a minute under. We're a minute in. It's 1-1. Fuck, I'm getting mixed up with my words, but let's keep going. Tex, Maverick, Steinger all there. Nick Kay, the Cougar, bumps it up. Toothless sees that one. Sees that ball and puts a... Oh, Nick Kay, the Cougar. Double attack. I tell you what, she swallowed both balls out of that hole and put it through the titty hole. Marvelous stuff, that. Never seen that done before. Toothless goes up, takes a tippy tap. Tex misses. Steinger takes a punt. There it is. Second man player right there. After Nick Kay takes both balls, she had enough and couldn't fit another one in. You can see that there. She was hesitating there for a second, and Steinger comes up and bumps the hole. As we head to whack off, who is it? Steinger and Iceman. No advantage paid on that one. Toothless running up, bumps the ball off of the backboard, bump over the Cougar's head. Nick Kay, the Cougar, I tell you what, she's doing a good job. As Toothless running in, oh, it almost takes a goal as well. Got to run back. Oh, just missed that one. Tex should be there, does. Goose is there to save it and pushes back to Maverick. Maverick kicks it down the field. Tex intercepts at the halfway line. Toothless is heading back towards goal. Powers up a little bit. Gets a floaty spoiler there as Nick Kay, the Cougar, was underneath Toothless there for a minute. Don't tell the missus that. Oh my God, as Iceman takes a punch and it rims out. Maverick tries to take a shot. Toothless says, fuck this, bounces up, bounces over. No, says, screw this, I'm going back. Someone's going to tap that and it's going to go the wrong way. Yep, there it is. Wolfman there, punt it back in out of the titty corner. I tell you what, they are in formation today, these Skyhawks, the Top Gun team. Just going. Steinger couldn't get it. Toothless gets a titty tap to it, confuses the opposition altogether. Bumps it up, the Wolfman. Nice job. Nick Kay, the Cougar, is underneath, doesn't know what to do with it. Toothless running up, takes a tap. I think it might have been Maverick in the goal, I'm not sure. Let's take a look at this. Wolfman is there. No, it wasn't a Maverick, it was Cougar. Nick Kay, the Cougar, I tell you what, backing up in front of Toothless's ball, but Toothless decides to throw it in the hole instead. Ooh, they said. Ah, the crowd said. It runs up, gets it. Oh, I don't know if I got anything on that one. Takes a flippy flop. Texas there should bump that one out. Stalls it. Maverick on the lead. Couldn't get it. Toothless with the intercept on that one. Does a good job in the end. Powers up as well. Pushes it. Get out of here, you bastard. Goose and Toothless trying to take it all the way. Sounds bad as well, but we'll leave it at that. Stein with the power up. Takes a punt. Cougar. The Nick K is pole dancing. Toothless goes up. Backboards that. Tex floating around. Takes a nice shot. Takes a nice shot. That silly Goose was bumping the Steinger. The Iceman, the Cougar came for Tex. Left a mess and slipped. And Tex, with a nice little punt, puts it over Maverick's head. And ends up with the hole. 1:36 is on the clock. 4-1 is your scoreline. It's been an interesting game, this one. I've said so. Definitely a lot more formation. A lot more better. My God, as Maverick takes a punt of punts over Toothless' head. Goose. The original Thunder of Days, that's right. Goose Man and the Maverick partnering up and bumping holes. All before we needed science. 4-2 is the scoreline as Tex takes a run. Maverick punts that one out from the Skyhawks hole. Toothless banging that one back. Puts it at the top of goal square. Tex is there. And the Cougar, Nick K, lining that ball up. I've seen that before somewhere as Maverick takes a nice pump. Stein on the back foot. The Titty team are quickly on their way back. There's a Cougar. Nick K takes a punt. Toothless. Oh, shit. The Iceman. I tell you what, like Glacius out of buddy. The Killer Instinct teleported. Blue flames all the way up. Beats Toothless off. It's 4-3. The Skyhawks, the best I've seen them, I tell you what. The Top Gun team finally looking in form. They're all working together. My God, I tell you what, they've got the right fuel, the right combination, the right gears. As Toothless runs up, he says, screw this. Fuck the Top Gun team. There it is. Iceman, Wolf, Toothless, Shiner. There it is, Tex with a clanger. Toothless taking a little bit of a power up. That's a tippy tap, puts it out in the middle. Tex is there. Stein is there's no one back. They're all out of position. Makes for a messy end. Toothless not having any of it. Bumps bastards. It's good. I'm going to bump some more. There it is. Puts it a little bit further out of reach as he challenges Goose and the Wolfman. Passes the Iceman. .53 is on the clock. 23 seconds left as Toothless powers up. Takes out a bastard on the way through. Goose and the Maverick working together. Whoa, shit. Don't know what happened there. Cougar. And the Cougar is off from the hole. First time we're seeing a Cougar off from the hole. Usually she's spot on. She knows where it is. My God, and the Iceman's there. And especially with that much experience, you expect a Cougar to know where the hole is. Let's leave it at that as we close out the game. The Titty team on top again. Toothless taking 5 shots at a hole and scoring 1. That's not it is the slogan going around the crowd. That's not it. That's not it. There you go. Week 7. The Cyclones. The Sickle Ones. Yes, a formal biker team. It used to be one of them. That's why I called the Sickle Ones. And now there's 4 of them. A Fury, Rainmaker, Storm, and some other bastard I can't see right at this point in time. Squall, that's it for the Sickle Ones. Yes, yes. Yeah, they're the ones that don't use bloody motors. That's right, the Sickle Ones. Unicyclists. That's what I should have gone with. Unicyclists, Sickle Ones. Now you only got one fucking tire. Someone said once you go too tired, they said it'd be a sleepy. Don't know why. That's a dad pun. There's Storm punches up. Toothless squashes that ball in the middle. Goes for a Rick roll. Doesn't get it. Tex punts it out. Toothless running the run back. Intercepted by Wolfman. Storm tries to challenge. Fury doesn't get the punt. That ball is bouncing. Wolfman is there. Wolfman takes the honours of that one. It's a nice wall shot in the end. There it is here. Challenges Storm. Gets a nice spin on that. Bounces nicely as a defender misses that. And Rainmaker puts it in back in his own hole. The Sickle ones not having a good time here. So it goes up with a nice tippy tap. Puts it above the hole. That'll happen. You saw him miss a couple of times last time. He's got the chant going again. That's not it. That's not it. So it's rimming around. Bumping bastards. Going up. Gets a nice tippy tap. Powers up at the same time too. Gets a Rick roll. Not touching that one. Touching that one, but. Get out. Gotta power up, gotta run. Yeah! Take that. Bumping balls over our heads. Watch this. That's right. Look at that. Take that, you bastards. Chooses giving one back. 3-0 to score one. The Sickle ones. Cycle ones. Sickle ones. I like Sickle. Spelt the same way. Well, it sounds the same anyway. Screw it. Not spelt the same way. Where did I learn fucking English? Wolfman bumps it down. Storm. I tell you what, the Sickle ones are just even bumping their own holes these time around. I tell you what, they can't score themselves. They'll just score themselves. This sounds weird, but you know what I mean. You saw it. Powering up. Takes that ball up. Over. Puts it about halfway. No, just takes it up and over. Puts it over halfway now. That's better. Puts it over into the Sickle one's corners. Tex is there. Wolfman is there. Steiner is there. Toothless. Double tap. Puts it back on the backboard. Steiner running around. Can't get that one. Squall comes back. Toothless. Oh, why'd you take the shot, Wolfman? I had it. Oh, they just don't want me to have it. They just don't want me to have it. It's a great shot here. Wolfman, Toothless combining there. It gets blocked. 4 defenders and Steiner finds a hole. 2:28 left on the clock. 4-0 is the scoreline. Halfway through. And the Sickle ones, you might know them as the Cyclones. Just can't get a tap on this one. Oh, you bastards. Get out of my way. Get out. I saw you coming. Oh, who's the bitch bastard? How do you get it up? It sounded bad. 2 minutes left. Wolfman, Storm, Tex. Doing a good job. Turtle's trying to get a little tippy tap on that. That's all he needs. Got to bump bastards on the way through. That's what he does. Fury pumping around the wrong side. Turtle's trying to get there on time. Doesn't matter. Wolfman's already there to get it. The Cyclones, the Sickle ones have had their time, their opportunity. I'll tell you what, they've taken out the Titty team quite a few times already. But not having much luck this time around, as the Titties seem to be on top. Looking through the eye of the Sickle one Storm. And not thinking too much of it, really. They've been here before by the feel of it. Still running around at a high rate of speed. Bumps it back to the middle. Wolfman there lurking dangerously. Squall running around. That's going to be bad. Toothless there. Saw the intercept coming. Didn't have to run back. Ah, couldn't get there. Steiner takes a run. Intercept by Wolfman. Good intercept in the end. Tex taking a run. There's no turbo there for Tooth. Ah, couldn't get there in time. Tex. Oh, Toothless with a block. Complete block. Another one. Just challenging everyone. Tex is there. Wolfman floating around the corner. Wolfman goes up, comes back. Toothless just blocking everyone. That's a pass. Toothless saw that and takes it up clean. Runs up the wall. Gets that ball to come back. Bastard did it again. Ah! I went up for it too, you bastard. Blocking. They're not scoring. Fuck it. 14 seconds left as they go for the attack now. Toothless goes up, takes a trick roll. Tex bumps it back out. For what reason, I don't know. Wolfman does the same thing. Toothless goes up, puts it on the wall. Not going to get there. Might bounce through. No. Wolfman, the scorer, the Schnapper. The Schnipper. That's right, he had a vasectomy earlier. Trying to make his vehicle lighter. Week 8, the Guardians are up with a 5-2 record. That's interesting, actually. It's a two team have a 6-1 record. This could be interesting. At DFH Stadium. Guardians, Junker, Cockblock, Silent L, Gerwin. And of course, Sentice, as Toothless loses the power up. But the ball goes neatly in anyway. Tex running up there at whack off, gets a nice shot. It hits the top of the board. Toothless running through. The goalie not there. Cockblock, Silent L couldn't do anything with that. As there is a storm and some lightning going around at DFH Stadium. Giving it a bit of atmosphere today. Toothless goes up, takes a tap, and that's a goal every time. That storm not miles and miles away. That's just overhead. Toothless goes up, takes a Rick roll, and that's it. That's all that needed to happen. As the lightning thunders in. And the rain begins to pour. Toothless. Oh, look at that. It's a bloody team effort, that one. Cock block. Not blocking anything. Silent L on the cock block, by the way. Cock block. Cock block. It sounds like a chicken. And the Titties already 3-0. This is week 8. You think these other teams would be having their time better spent these days. I mean, they're up 5-2. Unless the other teams will pushovers, I tell you what. Pretty hard to get a 5-2 record. Toothless runs around, gets a block on that, intercepts, cock block, Silent L, takes a boom, but pushes back down to the end. Toothless goes up, tippy tap, beats cock block, but Gerwin comes in with a punch, it goes high. Toothless just getting cock block out of there, Silent L. Sentice, Tex, Tooth, Gerwin trying to get it out of there, Tooth not having any of it. Matter of fact, almost bumps it in. Tex running around, Tooth's trying to find a power up. No, nothing there for him. There it is. Power's up. Steinger's there. Tooth's got to go chasing this one. Power's up. Takes the goalie out on the way through. That's what we want to see. A bit of biffo as Sentice comes up. Toothless. Nice intercept. Sentice again. Bounces that one. Steinger with a great drop kick on that one. Bounces out through. Gerwin's up. Toothless pushing that ball forward. Lands properly. Just needs a little tippy tap. Pushes that ball forward just enough. Oh, clinger. Steinger with an absolute thunder of a shot. Cock block trying to show you something. Toothless saying no fucking way. Gerwin comes back. I'll tell you what, their offense has been impressive. Toothless couldn't get that one. Gerwin. I'll tell you what, they're keeping at it. The Guardians, they're following their shots. And look at that. There's an example. Gerwin with a fantastic run there. Goes coast to coast and takes that one out through Chitty Hole. As the lightning lights up the arena. Toothless is running back on 3:16. Gets a tippy tap. Dumps it back out in the corner. Cock block. Couldn't get that. Silent L. Tex is running around. Junker gets up. Gets down. Toothless running back just for a second. Steinger should get that. Does. Toothless. Oh, I was trying to lend a helping hand, but Tex will take it instead. Steiger sets it up. Toothless going to try to redirect that one and bounce it up just a little bit more, but didn't need to. The US Tex was there on time and on target. 2:57 on the clock, 4-1. The Guardians looking a little dangerous. And Toothless almost shoots a moon, but gets a bloody bumper to it. Tex is there, couldn't do much. Toothless bumping bastards. Front of Guardian's hole. Oh, missed that one. Tentis gets a bit. Steiger does a good job. Gerwin, Steiger on the attack. Tentis is there. Bouncing that one back. Does a good job in the end. Whoa, there it is. Tentis, fuck me. Again, following that ball. Gerwin. Followed up by Sentis. There it is. Wolfman with a good block, but it wasn't enough. Couldn't come back. 4-2's the scoreline as we approach halfway. That's better. This is a game I expected. They've gotten used to the conditions now as it's pissing down here at the field. Toothless comes in with a karate kick and a fancy flop. Pushes it back up into the Guardian's corner. Takes a roll and a flippy flop. Tex clings. I'll tell you what, I haven't had so many clings since dinner. Junker, everyone's missing it. I don't know what's going on here. There's a lot of bloody missing communication going on here. Toothless bumps that ball back down. Gets a tap himself. Clings that one as well. My God, I tell you what. They're going to be full after this one. They're going to have so much dinner, they're not going to know what to do with it. That dinner bell is ringing like a motherfucker, and Steiger comes up. Sentis blocks, puts the ball back down. Wolfman with a nice run. Toothless there to intercept. Gets a tippy tap, puts that ball up. Hello, how are you? We'll talk later. I miss. Junker runs up. 4-2's the scoreline. Whoa, there it is. The tippy tap. Toothless with the triple tap. Gets up, gets back around, does a cartwheel. Couldn't get the top on that. Cock block, doing nothing. Wolfman is there. Toothless going to run up a wall as soon as he powers up. Powers up well. Gets that ball out in the front. That should be a runner. There was a runner, but they pushed it back the wrong freaking way. Toothless with another tippy tap. Couldn't get the ball again. Was there. Wolfman putting it up. It's a nice alley-oop. Oh, it clings again. Wolfman. Sentis couldn't get a hold of that. Cock block does. Toothless is there. It's going to intercept that one, but puts it against the wall. Turns back around. Whoa, fuck. That's going in. No, it isn't. It's going off the side. Toothless powering up. Had to in the end. Getting that ball clear out of there. Yeah. Everybody taking a shot now. Steiger, Toothless. Toothless just had to miss that one and push it back otherwise. Gets that one, pushes that one forwards. A good decision, that one. Takes a Rick roll, pushes it up city corner. It should be right about there. Told you. Comes in, sets himself up. He knew what was going to happen. That ball was going to land right underneath him. And he get bumped out of the way, and sure enough, the ball landed right there, and Sentis pokes his own hole. 15 seconds left on the clock. 5-2 is the scoreline. The Guardians succumb to their own hole. Could have been a different result if they had kept out of it, but you know, you can't tell some people. Stay out of your own hole. My God. That's a nice attempt there, but that's the end of the game. That's the end of week 8. The Guardians lose to the Titty team as we head into week 9. Tex, the pull shot, and 2 goals after that pull shot after scoring a hole with a nice pull. It sounds disgusting, but we're going with it. Screw it. Dragons and the Titty teams are up next at the Utopia Coliseum. Gilded. The Dragons, Big Mountain, Imp, the Viper, and of course, the Hound. What a team. I tell you what, it's an interesting combination. Big Mountain, the Imp, the Viper is out of nowhere. And the Hound dog. He ain't nothing but one. You see the Viper doing a good job on that one. 5 seconds in, I tell you what, they're out in front already. Here we go. Toothless, Big Mountain puts it up. Toothless putting it back over to the hole. Clangs one off the top again. Puts it above the hole. As soon as it comes flying into the Raider Knots. Puts another one dead middle of goal. It just needs a runner, but no one's there. It's not middle. It went well off to the side. Viper's there. Imp is there. Toothless is there. Toothless, Big Mountain. Oh, no. Toothless not going to get that one. Big Mountain saw that. Took advantage. The two to watch out for is Big Mountain and Imp on that team. I'll tell you what. They do a great job. It's Toothless too early. Not too early. Wrong time, actually. Wrong angle. More the point. Hound running through, trying to get the advantage of that ball. Tex there to cut it off. Big Mountain blocking the goal with Imp. Oh, it's a nice intercept. Tex just needed to get a run on that. It didn't. It's a big bloody clash in the moment. Big Mountain's there. Takes the ball, puts it up. Out of reach of Imp. Toothless running around. Takes out Imp. Big Mountain's there. Steinger's there. Should hit the ball and challenges Imp. Wolfman cuts it across to Toothless, but Toothless heading back because he saw the Viper. Toothless decided to take a big punt down to the hole. Does, gets a roll. Couldn't get it. Steinger is there. Toothless turns around. Couldn't get it. The Viper bumps it out. The Viper again pushing it down in a titty corner. The Viper's been dangerous already. Are we surprised, really? It's a second shot by Hound. My God. The Viper putting it into titty corner. Throws a fake, and the Hound looks at titty hole and says, "Thank you, I'll take that." And does. 2-0, 3-2-3 is a Mazda. And a Jelly Bean. As Tex puts it up the wall, Toothless running furiously. They're 2 down, the titty team, would you believe? Toothless gets a nice roll on that. The Hound and Tex getting that one up, puts it up. Toothless sees that and bumps it up and gets it through. That's going to be in front of the hole. Steiger just needs to tap that and does. There's a goal. Tex with a nice rim. Toothless with a nice punch. And Steiger just bumping Big Mountain out of the way. Takes the easiest of kicks. Alright. Tex heads to whack off after Imp. And Toothless powering up the back there. Gets a nice little tippy tap. Is it going to be enough? And on time, it's on target. That 2 bloody goal lead they had. The titty team have brought it back to the game back down to 0 with 3 minutes left. It's 2-2. We'll see how this is going to go. My God, here it goes. 2-2. Tex, they pump it up. It almost touches the roof, but it comes down. Toothless powering up. Bumps that board forward. Gets through Imp. Takes a late tap. Beats Big Mountain, but Hound on time, on target. Hound tapping that ball up. Tex better get a shot on that. Doesn't. Steiger is there. They put it up the wall. Toothless is there to get that. Taps that one forward nicely. Steiger still chasing it. Toothless there. Couldn't get a nice tap. He got the inverted tap. Tex is there, running in. Hound gets another punt at that. Toothless goes up, blocks that ball. Wolfman takes a punt. Imp there. I don't even know where Imp came from. Didn't even see him behind that ball. That's how small that bastard is. Oh, that's interesting. Big Mountain's there. Couldn't get a run. Toothless is there. That's it. It's close. Off the side. Wolfman there to take it in. Thank you very much. Wolfman sees that. I thought it was going in myself. It was just a delayed reaction, just slightly out as the Wolfman cleans there to clean up. And Toothless gets the assist. 3-2 and a clincher. Wonder if we're going to see these guys at the finals. It's going to be interesting. Imp running around. Still there, the Viper and Hound. Been impressive the game. Big Mountain with a big task, but Toothless saw that ball coming and decides to intercept it. Tries to power up, but runs out of turbo instead. Not good for your health, that. Steiger running it down. Imp trying to cut it off. Tex and Toothless are there. Tex cutting off Imp. Toothless running back. Gets a nice spoiler hit. Imp runs it aside. Toothless with a shot. Klinger. Banger. Saw it happening. They got to go cross field at some point. It was the only safe option. Toothless there to cut it off. Beats Big Mountain. It's 4-2. 4:41 left on the clock. As Toothless backs that one up. Bumps that ball forward. Puts it in the middle. That could be dangerous. And the ball bounces off the top. Toothless there to intercept. Puts it in a titty corner. It should bounce forward and does. Toothless is there to intercept again. Tree, big mountain there. Steiner with a great job. Toothless bumping everyone because he doesn't care. Gets the advantage. Running downfield. Gets the ball too much. Probably should have flippy flopped. But I didn't. Viper with a good shot. No one's going to beat that. Toothless should have gone back. Oh, Toothless does. Takes out Viper. Takes out Big Mountain. Toothless on a rampage. Big Mountain's there again. Comes back. He's not happy. Toothless with the backwards flopper. Sends it in front of the shot. Oh, Wolfman with a clinger. Steiner comes back with a shot. The Viper pushes it out of harm's way as they take another hit. I'll tell you what. They're not going to be very happy with the Titty team as Toothless does a great job at intercepting that one. He comes back down the wall to intercept that one. Big Mountain Wolfman does a great job. Steiner bumps it up. Toothless can't go up that high. It takes a shot, puts it square across the field. Toothless is there. Couldn't get the spoiler tap on it. Big Mountain running back. The Hound trying to tap it forward. Texas there to meet him. Bumps around the wall. It's in front of the hole now as Toothless Tex bumps out in. Big Mountain takes a shot. Steiner is there. Toothless is there. Toothless pumping that ball forward. That's all it needed. That's it. That should be game as the ball touches the floor. The Titty team under a great defensive pressure. It takes out Toothless the Tactician with centered balls and the Executioner. The Dragons putting it up. As we hit the playoffs, the Titty Express is your semi-final. This could be, you want more, you're going to get it. This is a semi-final. This is a playoff series. This is sudden death. Any team that doesn't make the score will be eliminated. Roundhouse. Sabretooth taking the last of that goal. I tell you what, they did a good shot. I'm glad this is a playoff game. I mean, if there was something going to come out of it, this should be it. This should be the game. The Titties were going to be out and low, so that could be a dangerous spot here as Toothless gets a nice bump, bumps it up. Goes up, couldn't get the flying tap on that. Probably should have waited, but thought better of it. Tex and the Wolfman floating around. Toothless running back. Whoa. Just too early on that. The Beast beats Toothless. Sabretooth is there. Steiner and the Wolfman are back. Steiner's going to need to get his act together. Does. As Toothless powers up. Couldn't get the roll right. Tex is there. Tex gets beaten. That's bad. Toothless running. Can't intercept. Roundhouse with a well-weighted kick. Does a good job all the way back downfield. Takes a clean shot. And no one's there to get that one. 4-16. And the Titties are under pressure. Wolfman and Roundhouse go for a whack off. Toothless goes up and above. Gets blocked by a Roundhouse. Sabretooth is there. It's overseeing everything. Steiner better get back. Ball goes up. There's going to be a runner at some point. Toothless is there. Make sure that ball doesn't go that way. Gets a roll instead. Gets a tippy tap late. It's enough to do something. Tex is there. Trying to get it. Wolfman should bump that ball forward. Does. Couldn't get much on it. Toothless is waiting. Taps that ball off the field. Steiner not there. Tusk going over the top. Toothless and the Beast are there. He gets tapped across field again. Tex got to turn around. See that ball. Does. Bounces up. It's an odd position. Roundhouse. Toothless with a nice intercept. That was almost a certain goal. Toothless bouncing up. Bouncing off. Bounces over the ball instead. Gets a nice tippy tap on that. That goes to the corner. Toothless. Smart thinking of that one. It just needed an extra push. Takes jumping on the wall. Toothless in a clear space. Just gets the spoiler tap on that. And that's enough to put this game back down even. And 3:22 is on the clock. No advantage in this playoff game. Steiner, Toothless. Toothless bumps that one back, luckily. Could have been worse. Takes a double Roundhouse. Takes a bloody shot on that one. Tusk is there, can't get it. Toothless goes up. Taps that ball forward again. He's got to get in front. Tusk with a great job there. Beating Toothless as they push it back downfield towards Titty Hole. Toothless running around. Saw that Wolfman with the intercept. Tex is underneath. Toothless running up like no tomorrow. He gets a double tap. The backwards flop. Stein is there. Stein with a nice shot. Clings off the wall. Toothless trying to put that one back. Tex is there. The Wolfman flies over Toothless. Toothless is there trying to get that one. Yeah. Gets that one. Puts that ball back in the middle. Someone's just got to collect. Stein with a nice intercept. Sabretooth blocking that one. Toothless again doing the work. Putting it back in the middle. Wolfman's there. Gets a tap around. Roundhouse takes a punt. Toothless with the bigger punt. Puts it in the corner. Stein is there to follow it through. That's it. The Beast couldn't beat that one as Toothless breakdance all the way down the field. There it is. Puts it up, puts it down. Stein is there. Comes up over the top. It's just beaten. The pace has beaten the Beast and pushed him back in. 2:17 in a playoff game. It's over halfway and it's a clincher of a game already. Thank you, Blue Army, as Toothless comes around with the karate kick, tapes that one out. Comes over, taps that one again. Wolfman's just got to tap that in. There it is. Go in. Toothless does all the work here. Does a great job. Puts it up, sets it up for Wolfman. He clangs it off one post, clangs into the other, then puts it in the hole. Wanted to make sure he got both sides before plugging it in. 2:04 is on the clock. 3-1 is the scoreline. Yes, there's a lot of innuendos in this game. Don't worry about that. And Tex pushes it around. He gets bumped. Sabretooth bumping up. Tooth goes up. Bumps that ball back. Holy hell. Well, I hope it isn't. Toothless with a nice bump. Bumps that one back. Tex runs up. Toothless with the Rick roll. Look at that karate kick and puts a pace on it too. The double tapper. Watch this. Tex comes up. Toothless with the spinning wheel kick comes up and gets a nice spinal tap. Sends that one in the corner. 4-1 is the scoreline. 1:30 is now on the clock as it presents itself. As Toothless goes up, takes the backwards flopper. Tex jumps up, puts it back down the other side. Toothless going back to power up. The Beast Stein with a nice shot. It's almost in. Clangs off the side. Toothless with another shot. Puts it back in off the same post. Stein does a great job. Hits the top of the post, but Toothless, odd angle. Banger. And for the Express, I think their terminal is here. And it's a 3 a.m. Eternal. And they're not coming back from this one as much as they'd like to. As Toothless just follows that ball all the way through and just on a roll. Banger. Didn't even hurt it. 6-1 is a blowout. Started off strong, but I tell you what, this last couple of minutes, someone's found his form. It was a bit fucking late, but still, better late than never, huh? There it is. And what a time to find your form right before the final. Toothless is in there, gets another tap, checks that one up, Stein just comes through with the cleanest shots. I tell you what, the Titty team have been waiting for this game to give these Express a whooping. That is definitely a whooping, I must say. It's a whooping of epic proportions. I tell you what, this last half, this last 2:30, we're not even at 2:30. We're at 1:30. And they're just smashing it. 8-1 scoreline. That's in too. Oh fuck! Just needed just about 5% more. I would have been fine. Let's go. Toothless going up the power up. Does good idea as he pumps that one forward. Look at that. The fake. Retreat. What are you doing, Wolfman? Passing it just Tex. Tex is all the way back down halfway. Oh! Turtles just flying around at all sorts of angles. Thank you. Oh. Choo-wee. Whoop their ass. The prodigy, the scorer, Turtles Barmer, wiping out that one. As they head to the final game. Oh, the Rovers. With the 7-4 in the end is at their ending series total. 9-1 to the Titty team. They got taken out by the Express in that last one. And this will be the last game for today. The Titty team and the Rovers. We've got Armstrong, Shepherd, Uri, and Buzz. On the Rovers team, Tex, Wolfman, and Steiger. On the Titty team is Uri is already on it and has banged one through. Couldn't even get through the names before they've already scored. Buzz with a nice advantage off the whack off there. And Uri saw that whack off and decided I'm putting the ball in the hole. And did. 4 seconds in and there's already a score. Could be an interesting game as soon as powers up. Should have that one. Wolfman pumping that one up. That's it. As soon as that ball goes up, that's a challenge for the back line. And the back line did well. Eight seconds. 2 scores. And the ball goes up, ball goes down, Tilts goes up again. Oh, shoots the moon. Running back down into Raider Knots. Shepherd is there, Uri is there, Steiger takes a good shot. Toothless Rick roll on that, gets a nice deflection. I don't know if that's close. Had to run up the wall to check it out myself. Oh, Toothless with a nice intercept there. Get out of here. Toothless coming in, flying, taking out bastards. Winds up. Texas there. Toothless goes up. Oh, it was a nice meeting of the heads. Oh, shot by Tex. Toothless goes up there, bounces off the wall, ricochets. The Wolfman is there. Tex is there. What a banger. There's not much room for error there, and there wasn't any error. That ball went where it was supposed to go. Straight down that hole. Toothless again. Gonna bounce oddly. Toothless gets the side, staves it for Steiger. Shepherd, Armstrong, there it is. Another assist. They're on fire. Toothless just misses, gets it off the backboard, comes in and cuts that one off. Steiger is there. Bumps it back through, and it's a ping pong game as Shepherd, Armstrong, and Uri was watching as they bang their own holes. And they're out of whack off again as Toothless gets the advantage of that, sends it down the Rovers end. Oh, Toothless just couldn't get that. Shepherd gets a nice run. There's running back the Titties. It's running into Titty hole as Tex couldn't cut that off. Wolfman bumps out Tex again. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Let's take a look at the replay. Shepherd taking a nice run. Toothless with the intercept, couldn't get it. Shepherd running down. Wolfman is there. Tex is there. Oh, Wolfman tried to bump Tex into the ball because Tex fucking overshot it. My God. Thank you very much, Blimey. 3-2 is the scoreline. 3:52 is what's left of the time of this whole entire run. It's a season goal as Toothless again. Lining that one up for Steiger. Coming up, gets it right off the wall, gets a nice flight, gets a nice angle, and Steiger already saw it. 4-2 is the scoreline. 3:41. It's only early. Anything can happen in Rocket League. Toothless with a nice karate chop. There's a clinger. Take that, you bastards. Video back up and over. No, you don't, sunshine. Tia! Come on. No. No. No, you're not stealing my goal. I worked too hard for that. Look at this. It was pretty too. Landed down perfect. You almost tried to take it, Tex. Bastard. (5-2). 3:20. High scoring. Sid's going to run out of fucking steam before he hits that. Powers up instead. Bump bastards, that's what we gotta do. Keep bumping them. Armstrong is gonna have a big punt. Toothless with a big shot. Oh, Toothless again. On time, on target. What a time to light up. Bang. There it is. Thought it was going to touch the roof myself. Didn't land there. It lands squarely right at the crease. That's a Yorker, and those wickets are over. The umpire signals out. How's that? Pretty fucking good. Buzz is there. Gets her own. Runs it up titty wall. But I tell you what, they need a score, an opportunity, something now. I tell you that much. They are doing shit. So it's there to just bump that ball back up. Steinger's there. Checks there. Buzz cuts that one off. Wolfman is running around looking dangerous but doesn't do shit. Tiz runs around. Couldn't get a spinning tap on that. Shepherd is in an interesting spot but ends up deciding to go for the nitro instead. Well cut off. Wolfman is there to beat Armstrong. Toothless there to beat Armstrong. Oh, there's a big collision in the middle. Toothless getting the F out of there. As that ball goes promptly in, there it is. Wolfman doing all the work on that one. Steiner is there. Oh, puts it up the wall actually. No, Steiner and Wolfman combination. Wolfman just getting the turbo. Smacks out Armstrong on the way through and pokes out Uriah. 7-2. I'd almost say it's a blowout, but I'll tell you what, that team is doing well considering the pressure. Not the worst job I've seen, but it's not the worst job I've seen either. There's Toothless. There's there. There's a nice jump. There's a nice tippy tap. There's a nice Rick roll. Doing a great job here, Toothless and Steiner. Just keeping the play up. Just like that. Toothless and Steiner. Toothless and Steiner all the way through. And they're just there. They're just chipping away at it. Four defenders. They're just ducking and weaving, tongue and balling. And just finding that moment to put it through. I'm going to say it now. This is a wipeout. Pretty sure the Chitties are coming home with the gold. As Tech should be there to save that. Toothless should have been up for the bloody backwards flopper for that, but wasn't. Decides to ricochet off a wall. Couldn't get that going. Steiner is there with a nice pump. Toothless couldn't get there in time. Shepard bumps it back down, all the way down to Titty Hole. Toothless got to go running. Does with a flippy flop. Ricochets off that wall. Ricochets off that wall. Toothless with a flippy flop. Ball goes up. He's got to come back around at a rate of knots. Does. Gets a nice tippy tap on that. The downwards tapper. Oh, didn't get that one. Wolfman should be coming out. Didn't get the intercept. Oh, that was close. Oh, Toothless going over the top. Make sure that ball doesn't go anywhere. Oh, the backwards flopper. Wrong angle. Backwards flopping all the way. 47 seconds. And that's it. The Titty team looking comfortable in this series. Had their moments, but just rolled that one. Come on, you bastards. I was waiting. I knew you were going to sit there and do something. That's a shot. Steiner should get back for that. Cut that off. Does. Toothless decides to power up instead. Oh. Oh, shit. Just missing. That's it. That'll do it. Oh, just one out. That was a nice run. That's a nice goal. That's a nice innings. And that's it. The Titty team are on top this week. Here's your cup, boys. Bang. Champions this week. What a great run. What a great game. I might change this up next week. I might have a 3-on-3 competition and change up the teams. So, thank you, Steiner. Thank you, Tex. Thank you, the Wolfman. It's been a great team for the Titties. But next week will be a little bit of a change up. Should be interesting. You want more? Well, you'll have to wait till next week. Until then, my name is Toothless Barmet. Hope you have a lovely, lovely afternoon, day, or evening, depending on where you are. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Thank you, Blue Army. We'll catch you tomorrow for Helldivers. Until then.
Good night.